Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Breaking Wind. This is our second week of the lockdown.
Second week.
Third week. Third week of the lockdown.
Third week.
I'm Josiah. Beside me is Sean. Beside Sean is Deben. Beside Deben is Josiah.
Lin Weiming.
We are and we are joined with our favorite local character, Lim Wei Ming.
Lim Wei Ming.
Yeah, he will forever remain in our hearts and our minds.
Local legend.
Local legend, yes. He'll go down in the folklore
Yeah.
as a model citizen that everyone should follow after.
Aspire to be. Yeah.
Wow.
Singapore is it has been getting pretty funky
Yeah.
since the heightened phase 2 heightened whatever shit that they are calling it now
Yes.
which is literally like a soft lockdown.
Soft lockdown. We can see it happening last year when the lockdown happened, and then within 2 weeks you started seeing a lot of funky news that's been reported.
Loads of sexual abuse.
Yeah.
Loads of domestic abuse.
Yeah.
Loads of people like flagrantly just like saying fuck it,
Yeah. I'm just do what I want.
I'll do what I want.
History is repeating itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is that there will be more people doing shit like that, I'm pretty sure, because people are cooped up.
The pent up frustration.
They can't go out to have a meal.
Yeah.
They can't go out to have a drink. They can't go out to have a coffee.
You can't work out in a gym.
You can't work out in a gym. So
Yeah. You gotta run outdoors, and then if it rains, you're fucked.
you're fucked.
No,
Yeah.
you just continue running.
In
Show
the
your
rain.
Then you get struck by lightning, and
determination, man.
And then you lose
then you
one
become,
leg.
you
Okay,
become
what's the
crispy
worst that
bacon.
can happen? You run in the rain, what can you catch? You can catch a cold.
You can catch a
And
cold.
the
Yeah.
worst thing that happens when you catch a cold is you get misdiagnosed as COVID.
Yeah. Or a
Then
bird
you
might
get-
just shit on your forehead.
Yeah, then you get isolated in ICU, and then
And then you get mad, and then you jump down.
Yeah, jump down.
Yeah.
You know, see, what's the worst? That's the worst that can happen. But
Yeah.
what's the possibility of that happening? I ran in the rain before.
Yeah, or you might be so frustrated that you can't work out, and then you're just bitching to your friend on the train, and then this little girl accidentally stepped on your feet, and you're like, "Fuck this bitch! I'm gonna teach her a
Yeah.
lesson."
But actually, that incident happened when Singapore was opened back up after the first circuit breaker ended.
Yeah, that's why I was like, So this
Right.
lady cannot use
It
that.
happened in July
no,
2020.
I only read the headlines. I don't read the body of
No,
text.
but
that
I'm
follows.
glad you brought it up because on your context, right, you
Yeah.
can see where it could come from.
Yeah.
All that pent up aggression.
That 2 months of pent up aggression.
Yes, for this
Yeah.
lady, it was just her life.
Right.
It was just 45 years of what's been happening to her all in that one moment.
She had a
When a
45-year
little
lockdown.
Yes. With that one moment where the girl stepped on her toe and that was it.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
last straw. And she was already, according to the news article, she was already speaking very loudly. So loudly she didn't hear this little girl say sorry.
Right.
So she was already complaining to a friend like, in Singapore is so hot. I'm sitting here. I don't know what the thing. Train also so long. I had to miss one train. I don't know. What was that? What's that, Fanny?
Yeah.
Hey, chicken, this girl just walk away. Never apologize. Wait, I call you back. Then
Yeah.
she go over to the mother.
I think Sean's spirit animal is a 45-year-old angry lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can project her really, really well. Like, why do you pretend to be a mother with her small little kid? Now I'll be the 45-year-old lady. This is, of course, a reenactment without any context.
Yeah,
We
but-
don't know what the hell happened.
But before I can get the character, I need to invert my penis
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
and cut off my balls and hang it around my neck.
Yeah, just suck it.
I need to be a real man.
a real woman. This is a mother defending her 8-year-old daughter, you know.
I need to be a real man to...
Hmm?
Never mind, fuck it. I messed up the joke.
No, I'm talking about the thing you want to mix. It's going to be like light orangey.
Oh, it's a
mix.
different...
Yeah, it's a different beer.
So first we had the Moderna...
First we had Filipino.
No, first we had Johnson & Johnson's vaccine, and then now we are
have
mixing it with
Dutch.
Pfizer.
Yeah.
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 So I'm going to be the 45-year-old disgruntled lady whose toe has just been stepped
Okay.
on. They will be the 8-year-old girl.
And I'll be the absent mother.
Yeah, absent mother.
Wait, I'm a little bit worried.
Why?
We did some sort of like reenactment last week as well.
Uh-huh.
What are we doing? Why are we
Reenacting this.
reenacting
Crime Watch.
what
Have you not
psychos
seen-
are doing?
Have you never seen Crime Watch?
I hate Crime Watch.
You hate Crime Watch? Then
You know why?
project it.
Because
You know-
I don't want to know about criminals. I want to be
Oh.
surprised.
Yeah, but
want
you can take it as a form of research to see how they've gone wrong, and then you can
Yeah.
improve on that.
And we
No,
can see
I
how-
don't want to be doing the criminalities.
Right.
I think this is just his way of trying to get out of being an 8-year-old girl.
I understand.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, you want to be the adult.
If
do
I
you
was
wanna
a psycho, I would
do you
say
wanna be
that
the
I wanna
45
feel.
Do you want to be the 45
I
year old?
feel like I'm crawling into the skin of an 8-year-old.
Well, this is your chance. This
But
is your
no.
chance. You can be the 45-year-old lady. He can be the 8-year-old girl. I'll be the mother.
Yeah, I
Go
think
ahead.
I think it's we're touching too close to heart for Devon, because he only plays an 8-year-old in the bedroom. when there are no cameras around.
When there are no cameras around.
When the
and-
cameras
and-
aren't rolling in our podcast.
And we risk him
That's when
being
the
investigated
fun
right now.
happens.
when we're all swimming in palm oil.
I mean, just humorous, okay? So you're the 8-year-old girl.
I'm
be
the
your
8-year-old
mum.
girl, okay.
I'll be your mum, and you just stepped on this loud-speaking
All right.
middle
So
age.
Debo have to channel a 45-year-old
Channel
angry
the
lady.
anger. Channel the anger. It just
Yeah.
happened. She's walking about la la la, and you're complaining to your friend. Chao ti bai, weather so hot. MRT train.
Sean,
come
you're- why are you doing that? You are just talking in your own voice.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, I can. Okay, let me. I can't do it. Chao ti bai. That was me being a 45-year-old lady who's also what's desperately horny. Everything
Yeah.
turns
You
her
sound
on.
like a 45-year-old
She's
virgin.
angry and turned on at the same time. She's like, "Fuck
But
this!"
what is she turned on by?
Yeah.
This gantry opens its leg as easy as I do, like like that.
Was
Things like-
she turned on by some guy in the cabin?
no, the driver, because he drives right in.
But that's
Like,
too far.
and
She
then
has,
slows down
she
right
has
at the
no
moment.
sight of him from
That's
wherever
the
she
thing.
is at.
That's her love life the whole way. Never had the sight of the guy that comes.
Maybe she was dumped, and then she's complaining to her friend.
True.
Yeah.
Or maybe she is talking to the current person that's dumping her.
Probably. So many things can happen.
So many things. You
Yeah.
see, what
the
has
possibilities are
Endless.
what gets you
Endless, yeah.
riled
Yeah.
up? Now personify this 45-year-old lady. What would get you riled up? Deben, can you come in and work on Saturday? Ooh, anger building up already. Can you come in and do can you read up on this client proposal or this I don't know what
no.
shit.
If you're paying me, it's,
no,
it's
no,
fine.
no. Sorry, it's free work. It's no overtime. Come here already.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
anger's already building
Then-
up, and then in that moment of anger, you're like, "Hey, how can you expect me to come in at 5 o'clock?"
And then
This-
I'm just a little kid walking, like playing with my fucking Pokemon Go,
Trying
trying to catch Pokemon on my phone, and
spinning
then
on the phone,
walking,
and then
walking,
she
walking,
steps on your toe.
Pikachu!
She steps on your feet.
Pikachu. Oops. Sorry, auntie. My fault.
But this is where the sorry auntie comes
No,
in,
but
right?
you
You're
see,
already complaining.
I should be on the phone.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
on the phone.
But the problem with this, right, is that if I was that lady,
Yeah.
I would not slap the kid.
Right.
I would stalk both the mother and the kid,
Mm-hmm.
follow them when they are at the edge of the void deck,
Right.
and then I'll pounce.
Right.
So instead
If
of
I am that lady.
so instead of assault,
Where there are no
you-
cameras around.
Where there are no cameras
so
around.
No
instead
witnesses.
of assault, you commit
No
murder lah.
I wouldn't say murder.
No one's talking about murder here, Sean.
I wouldn't
one
say
can
murder.
talk
We're just talking about retribution.
Retribution. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
You
a little
step on my
vengeance.
toe, I
You
break
know,
your leg.
Just a little
Yeah.
vengeance.
Maybe I would walk past a shop selling eggs.
Yeah.
While I'm like stalking them, I'll buy like half a dozen. And as they are walking towards the lift,
Yeah.
from a vantage point, I would start chucking those eggs at them.
While shouting, "Go
Right.
back to the womb."
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Thing, go back to your womb, ah.
Yeah.
Useless. Don't know how to walk.
Yeah. So that was what I would have done, lah.
Mm.
Right.
That's
I
what you
wouldn't. I
would-
wouldn't react right there and then. I'll take my time.
So you wouldn't say
I'll
you would
plan something out.
react the same way that this lady reacted, lah.
I won't react like a lady
Yeah.
A 45-year-old.
because I am logical
Repressed.
and I'm sensible, as most men are, unlike women.
True.
You
True.
have just given
So-
the kid a creepy smile and let her go along the way. It's like, bye-bye, thank you. Like,
No, it's
Yeah.
like one.
especially if the mum was
Even if I had a
Jolene Diaz,
really really bad day, right? Like
Yeah.
why would I slap a kid?
Exactly.
And she slapped her quite hard. And apparently, when hospital they found
There were
like,
marks.
There were marks on the
bruises.
cheek.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, why would
How?
I take it out on a kid?
Yeah,
Right.
she had taken it out of the mother, right?
She was arguing with the mother
Arguing, but I was wondering why she didn't slap the mother. Why didn't slap the kid?
because the mother was slapped back.
Ah, true. She had
I-
attacked someone that was.
I think the most important question is, where did she get on? Was it Yishun? Was
Oh,
it
shit.
Woodlands? Was it Sembawang?
That's a
Because
good
I
question.
think
man.
I can
Highly
see her living in
likely-
one of those areas.
There are
Like-
multiple ghettos in Singapore,
Right.
if we are being honest.
Highly like
There's-
it did not say
You know,
that.
The-
but,
the
but
North
I will
E-
agree with you that
Yeah.
Choa Chu Kang.
first few
Choa Chu Kang.
that come to our
Choa Chu
mind
Kang.
is Yishun.
Yeah. The most notorious.
But it was not.
The
It was
most
Choa Chu Kang.
notorious. And then you got Tampines, you've got Jurong,
Yeah.
you've got Choa Chu Kang,
The-
Bukit Batok.
The northeast side of Singapore is the best. It's prime
Not
real estate.
really.
Prime
Here,
real
here
estate.
you just have people murdering each other. You go out for a jog, some random Indian kid just stabs you.
Yeah, it's a knife fight out here.
That's it. And
Yeah.
you went out for a jog during
Yeah.
circuit breaker, and then you never came back.
Yeah, never came back. Fucking
This is
sad.
our justice system. This was July 15 last year. It's only got sentenced this year. May 25th.
There are loads of crazies out there.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, it just goes to show that what kind of shit, like, women are incredibly violent.
True.
yeah,
And
it-
irrational as
no,
well.
And
it depends
irrational.
on who they're violent
Yeah.
to. In this case, right, you can see where the violence comes out. It comes out towards someone who's smaller and weaker.
Yeah, no, and you know,
Shame.
you, like
Shameful.
loads of women and feminists or female activists, they are very quick to say that, oh, you know, women face so much of the domestic abuse,
Mhm.
Yeah.
even like documented, not documented, anecdotal or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's start a study. How many kids are abused by their mothers?
I'm
Or
yeah.
caretakers?
I'm pretty sure the numbers are quite high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, get stats from like social services, child protective services from Singapore,
Yeah.
from the ministry, MSF, and let's talk about it then. You fucking cunt.
What's disappointing about this story is that it didn't end with a cat fight
Yep.
between the 45-year-old lady and the mother.
It was.
The,
I think-
the mother in this case most
called
likely
the police.
consulted the father,
Right.
and he said, "No, let's handle it logically, not like how you or any other woman would handle it. Let's go to the cops. Let's send our daughter to a doctor. Let's bring her to a hospital."
If I'm the father, I'll be like, yes, pull her hair, scratch her skin. I want to see some blood. And then while I stand on the sidelines and touch myself, because that really gets me going. You're fulfilling my fantasy. Yeah, but thankfully I wasn't. I'm not the father yet.
It's nice that
you
you're.
It would
No,
be.
it's nice before you go into that. It's nice that Josie is actually leaving clues for the cops or people who would investigate him
yeah,
in the future
on
when he eventually kills a child.
Yeah.
The only bright side
If-
to that is that you have to pay $2 to see it. Lah.
No,
it's on- it's on-
within 1 week it'll be on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
it's on YouTube.
free. It's
Maybe we
public
should
record.
maybe we should reconsider that.
If you're on patreon.com
It's
slash
public record.
lots of lobang, you will get this. You get early released.
How
Yeah,
about we make
early
this
release.
exclusive? This just one episode exclusive. We just put down there as evidence. We call it Patreon. Whatever name we come up with, and then put down there hashtag
Future evidence
Yeah, future
against
evidence.
Josiah.
Then just make it private,
Yeah.
and then make it like for regular people maybe $2, but for official use maybe 40,000. I don't know.
Yeah.
To two people. only.
One day, if you come into the studio and you see me covered in blood, and I say, "Don't worry, just have a seat. I'm going to take a shower." Then you'll be like, "All right, Sean, I think you need to crack open that. Yeah,
That one
give me the
thing.
password.
Then the password.
Yeah, I need to send this to
If
the
I
cops."
ever come here and see you covered in blood, I'd probably just I don't know. I'd probably just
Knowing Sean will say, "Wait, I go to the plaza just get some McDonald's first.
McDonald's
I,
first.
I haven't eaten yet. I go
And
eat
I'll
that
use
time."
my-
I need a filet fish and two roti prata kosong.
I would use that thing that all Christians have, all lawful Christians have. I would at that moment invoke Satan for protection against whatever demon you're
Against me.
Yeah, whatever demon you're worshipping, Satan probably trumps it.
Right,
And after that, of course, pray to God for forgiveness, lah.
and then
That's how
call
it
the
works.
cops. That should
and
be
then
the-
call the cops. Cops usually, third ones.
Yeah.
They come in last. You're covered in blood, bro. I mean, I'm panicked. But yeah, this lady overreacted. I mean, she overreacted. And if it wasn't a mother and a father, I wonder how that would have gone. Like, imagine if it was 8-year-old girl and
Alone.
it was with the father.
Yeah.
It's like this lady goes there and confronts the father. I wonder how a father would react. You want to do that reenactment? Be the father.
No,
Be
I
the
think
hero.
we have enough reenactments for today's
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have enough
But yeah, I
reenactments for
think the
today's
father would
episode.
have reacted in a other way. He'd probably catch the hand. Probably either catch the hand or slap the lady.
Men are more athletic.
No, but
I think
actually,
yeah.
And then
you
no,
see,
that,
in
that'll be
the
a
first
twist.
place, right?
That'll be a twist.
The mistake was the girls because
But she apologized already.
she
what?
apologized. The lady didn't hear,
Mm.
but then after that, the lady turned around and started to make a big hoo out of it. At that point, if it was a guy,
Probably.
he
maybe
would
not
have
slapped.
like so sorry for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can you say sorry to the auntie or whatever?
Again.
Can you
Yeah,
say
yeah.
please say sorry?
And then
Finish.
later on, tell the
Exactly.
girl, it's like, I understand you said sorry. The auntie very old, cannot hear.
Cannot
Okay,
hear. Or she
so
was on the phone.
Yeah.
She can't
You-
hear.
you
it's
got to
not your-
subtly
it's not your fault.
insult someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but you do it after everything
after
is.
you say sorry. Yeah.
And then
Everything
girl,
is,
that means that you see, I told you
de-escalated.
right, don't eat chocolate before you sleep. You see, eat chocolate, how? Very heavy now, very heavy. See, you step a little bit on your pain. Aiyo, no more chocolate, huh? No more. You use it. You
Yeah.
use it to educate your kid. Tell them no more snacks before sleep. See, one snack only, you step on a little.
That is why we are big advocates for fat shaming.
Awkward laughter. I cannot.
It came out of nowhere.
That came out of nowhere.
What he just said.
That
No,
chocolate-
you shouldn't eat that much chocolate. See, now you step on the lady.
She felt it. That's so pain, what. The lady felt so much sharp pain that she had to feel like confront you, and then you would
He
have
said it in a
prevented.
subtle manner. I
Yeah.
just said.
You would have
You just double
prevented.
down. Double down.
You would have
Yeah.
prevented your kid from being abused right
Right.
there.
Right.
And then, as a guy, if you see your kid being abused, right, you might be thrown into action. You might retaliate. And then if you smack that lady as hard as you can with your right hand in the face to make her look better, you will get in trouble.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
you will be the one who's like, hey, how can you strike a lady like that? And the lady will be crying. It's like, oh my God, look at my face.
And it will be a crisis of toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity, and you see,
It'll
it brings
be
down the thing.
fu-
How can a guy strike a lady? Yeah, you were defending your daughter, but so what? How can you, as a man, strike a lady? You're bigger in size, all that thing. So you avoid all that. Just use the other method, where you subvert the whole thing. You give the lady what she wants. As she's walking away, you insult the shit out of her, top to bottom. Just everything you can throw in her face. Lady's got
But-
nothing going for her.
But also
If she
another
was,
thing.
you know,
Another thing. Do you think the lady would have been so aggressive if it was a guy with the child?
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
That's a good
I think she
question.
might have.
Maybe.
Yeah, she might.
She
Yeah.
might have just
Fear
said, "Hey, why
the wrath
what-
of men."
Yeah, can you? No, she would. Yeah, maybe she would have been a little bit more sensible because you see, that's the one thing is like when confronting a guy, I think they can or someone bigger, they can only revert back to emotional blackmail.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So it
It's the
sounds
best way to
like we
go.
have made a good case for women fearing men.
林伟明。
Amen. Hey, what's our next story? What's the next story on our list?
Next story is how the circuit breaker has taken its toll on men.
No, the toll
Right.
is the toll is there. Like it didn't take a toll on this lady. See, this was in July. This was before this one. No, this was during the
Phase 2.
phase two,
Phase
same
2A
case,
or whatever shit lah.
Whatever.
And
yeah.
there was this case before. Like there was a naked guy on the street.
Wait, naked lady, right?
Guy
Guy,
who
so
laid
yes.
on the Zion Road.
Zion Road.
Right, yeah. No,
And-
there's a naked lady walking around with a tote bag as well.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
one.
In
So
Tiong Bahru or something. I can't
so
remember.
now we
yeah.
can see
This
the
one's
effect.
yeah.
Like you guys were mentioning, the effect of the circuit breaker could be, everybody's repressed feelings are coming out.
Yeah.
And once again, we see it on display right now. The guy, this 54, 56.
I think this guy refused to wear a mask, right?
Yeah,
If
he
I'm not
was
wrong.
50 years old, right? 50 plus and above.
Yeah.
Refused to wear a mask. And when confronted by, he was abusing the public. So he was like drunk, like, what you all doing? Like, don't wear your mask. Like, it's like, well, don't ask me to wear a mask.
He was abusing the public, and then eventually, when the cops came, he started abusing the cops.
Was
Yeah,
he
but
drunk as well? I think he was
He
drunk,
was
right?
drunk,
Yeah.
definitely drunk.
Yeah.
But the way he abused the cops, man,
Yeah.
he flashed his ding dong.
Wow.
Yeah, he started
Or his
throw-
TT.
Yeah, he started. it's
小
like,
弟弟.
you want mask, mask this Then he pulled down his thing. See. Then you have to wonder. You have to wonder what would drive a person to when your first response at authority is to flash your dick.
Yeah.
What could you be going through at that point in time?
Just being an old school person, lah.
Old school.
Yeah.
It's like is it establishing dominance? Did he actually want to pee on
But
them?
there's nothing less dangerous than a guy flashing his flaccid penis at someone
Yeah.
else.
You know he's got nothing to
Because
lose, right?
because you're exposing your most vulnerable part
But
to
that's-
another
that's-
to another
that's
man.
That's a isn't that a display of submission?
Yeah.
Like when
Instead
you-
of dominance, it's submission.
yeah.
Oh,
If he pulled off his pants and started peeing on the cops,
right.
that's a show of dominance. And I think he wanted to, but he couldn't. He got shy at the last moment.
He didn't have
Right.
enough liquids in him.
and didn't have. Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is that he's
Maybe he was
drunk.
dehydrated.
Maybe he's dehydrated.
Yeah.
But you see, that's the thing. It's like all these things is like he
We need
didn't wear,
better healthcare for this guy.
He
For
didn't-
drunk fucks.
He
Drunk
didn't wear a
fucks.
mask because he was drinking. And this was what time?
This was in the afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
fucking
It was when the sun was up.
Yeah, Tanjong Pagar, right? Wait, but where
We
was he
don't really
drinking
want
though? All the bars are closed. He probably
you,
bought
you could just
alcohol.
buy from
7-Eleven or something.
convenience
lah.
store
Yeah.
or even what do you call that? Coffee shop. You can buy it.
Ah.
As I was coming to the studio, the
Yeah.
bus went past a coffee shop in Ang Mo Kio,
Yeah.
and there were old Chinese men actually drinking
2x2.
2x2,
Right.
but not at the coffee shop, just outside, away from the coffee shop.
They were sitting down. They were seated.
They were seated, but it was
There-
2x2.
There are
Right.
loopholes.
I
Loopholes
mean-
everywhere.
Yeah. To me, that's okay lah.
It's okay.
It's
Fuck
alright.
yeah.
It's okay until you pull the penis out.
Until you pull the penis out.
until
Yeah.
you pull
It's
the penis
okay until you abuse people and you abuse the cops who came there
Yeah.
to see what's happening.
If someone pulls his dick out, it better be rock hard. It better not be flaccid.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're
That
gonna
would
do
actually
it, do it with a purpose.
That,
Exactly.
that might have actually scared them away. That would have caused not scared them away, but caused reservation in a police officer. Be honest, you're a police officer. You go out there, the guy flashes his dick. It's like
Can I ask a question? Is the police officer male or female?
That
is
unknown. That is
unknown.
unknown.
Because for a drunk guy to pull out his dick to another guy, it's a bit weird.
No, show of
If
dominance.
you want to insult or you want to like ridicule that person, it makes sense if the officer
But
is
isn't
woman.
that like the ultimate, or a form of old school ultimate insult?
well,
Like,
he
suck my cock.
yeah, that's
So
what he did.
he's
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, he's
Because-
implying that you
Yeah.
would submit to me and suck my cock.
Right.
So trying to insult you that you're a faggot,
Right. But you're insulting.
demeaning you,
Yeah.
the person who he's opposing, instead of submitting himself.
But he's an unarmed guy who's drunk, insulting
Well,
a
I
cop who
wouldn't
has
say
a
that,
baton.
man. I wouldn't
Not
say that.
just
He armed himself. Like, that's his way of arming himself. When he
Yeah.
exposed himself,
Yeah.
he held his gun.
I mean, the officer could just remove his baton and just hit him in the balls.
So we don't know what he was consuming, but let's
too many
just
reports to write. It's like, why do you strike the man in his balls?
Yeah.
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 He wanted to come on me. I had to push him away.
He was threatening to shoot me. I was.
He said he has a shotgun in his
I
pants.
was whacking away the dangerous armaments. How is it dangerous?
He took out a rope.
We're in a pandemic, that was fluid that could infect me. I just couldn't take the risk.
He said he might have syphilis. He wanted to shoot me with his cum.
Yeah, so that's the thing. He allegedly also threatened to slap the police officer. So he
Yeah.
was just shouting vulgarities. Then he pulled down his thing.
He was threatening to slap with his hands, with his palm, or with his
both.
cock.
He was probably overreaching when he said, "I slap you with my dick." Yeah.
And then he realized that his dick was completely flaccid.
Yeah. He's like, you wait lah.
Hey, wait, give me 5 minutes.
Give me 5 minutes. Huh?
Wait, I take this pill first.
Hey, you got Wi-Fi now? I need to watch porn now.
See, the thing-
My
the-
phone no
the-
data.
The things that he could be shouting at them, it's like, how drunk would you have to be that vulgar towards police officer? These people
Too much. Too much. Too much drunk.
This is what happens when people subscribe to the whole BLM George Floyd thing. They take it too seriously. I think this guy is one of those.
What the fuck?
How?
How did he go there?
How? Explain. Explain, please.
Yeah, he hates cops. He wants to defund cops. He wants cops to suck his
He doesn't
cock.
want to defund cops. The way he's acting right, he wants to defile them.
He wants to do everything. He just hates cops. He hates authority.
Yeah, so when people say, hey, wear a mask. No!
Yeah.
Don't drink in the afternoon. No!
The only thing we don't know now is if he was actually high on heroin or
Nah.
some
he's-
other on
Maybe.
meth, ice or
No,
anything.
no, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know that. If he was, then he's proper George Floyd
Holy
follower.
wait, what the Okay, so if he's found guilty of causing annoyance, he can be jailed up to 6 months or fined $1,000. But if found guilty of not wearing a mask or not wearing a mask properly outside,
Fine.
he can be jailed to up to 6 months and fined
Yeah, that's the jail term, yeah.
10,000.
Yeah.
He can be
Wow.
found 10 times more if he's found guilty of not wearing a mask than just guilty of causing annoyance. So
Wow.
the levels are there. Cause annoyance, not wearing mask.
Yeah.
And what about whipping out your dick?
Public nuisance, right?
Apparently
no.
Indecent exposure.
It's under
Indecent
it's
exposure.
under annoyance actually because they didn't say anything else.
That can get you a fine as well, if I'm
Yeah,
not
and
wrong, right?
they didn't account for it because he was flailing
No, but
around
I'm
and he
pretty
struck
sure
someone on
they're
the
gonna
nose.
slap it on with
Indecent
insulting a police officer as well. And
Yeah,
can
no,
give you like a
he
double
actually
charge or
struck
some
one of
shit.
them on the
But
nose.
maybe this might be the revenge of the cops.
Right.
What?
They might say that no, we're not going to charge you with that because we couldn't see anything.
Ah.
Ooh.
His little micro penis. I couldn't make it out.
He whipped out something, but we
Is
couldn't
that
tell.
an enlarged clit or is that a penis?
His
Mm.
the pimple on his thigh was bigger.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Exactly. Yeah.
That
Sean's nose is probably bigger than his penis.
and then you see him in court. It was like
No, one
Wow.
of the cops was struck on the nose.
he would
And
think
he could say like the guy was jealous of how big my nose was.
Compared to
hey,
his
my
micro
nose
penis.
longer than his cock. And then you can see him in the fucking just being.
Yeah.
Wow, these police all got jokes, huh?
Yeah.
Not only got jokes. it's
He's
like,
crying
I-
himself into his jail cell.
The reason you can say that's why now I know why you drank so early in the morning. Now I know why you're drinking.
Exactly.
Dun,
To
dun.
drown his sorrows.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's what they said.
Maybe.
I think
Yeah.
it's not caught on the
Yeah.
body cam. Maybe the police officers are the ones that instigated by insulting him.
Hey, but actually, it is pretty true that the worst of society, they are out and about
Mhm.
during this time. Because there
Yeah.
was another case at Veerasamy Road, close to Little India.
Yeah.
5 guys were caught mingling or like gathering, and the cops fucking the Rocho neighborhood police post is like right next door.
Not
they
smart.
were-
Not
they-
smart.
Like someone called like, hey, the people gathering here.
Yeah.
Then they were like, really? Okay, we come out and see.
Yeah.
Come
So
out
they-
and
they,
see.
they just literally came out and just walked like sorted over, and they were like, what the fuck are these 5 fucks doing? And some of them had like their mask below and all this kind of shit.
Were they chilling under the void deck?
I don't think it's a void. Maybe it's like those like outdoor area where there are seats.
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Stone
Okay, okay.
seats and all.
Okay.
So the cops went there. It's like
Did you realize the police post is right there?
yeah, like I see and like oh, you all know that you need to be wearing masks and all. And then they were like, look at all their faces. They're like, yeah, I see. 3 out of 5
Yeah.
already had warrants out for them for drug-related offences or some shit like that.
Wow.
Really not
And
smart.
like,
Not
what
smart
the
at all.
fuck?
My goodness.
Not smart, dude. Not smart.
smart.
Wow.
But we are also talking about like Indians who are hanging around in Veerasamy Road lah, which is known to be like a hotbed of like secret society activity
Really?
for a very long time. Yeah,
Is that why they set up the Rocho police station?
yeah,
there?
most likely,
Right.
most likely.
Out
Yeah,
in the middle of nowhere.
Is that near Simlim?
no,
No.
It's like near Hong Lim Park, right? There's one
bro.
also, right?
This fella
Right.
said Simlim, which is actually pretty close by. You
Hong
went
Lim
to
Park.
Hong Lim Park. There's a neighborhood police post. There's
Yeah,
a
right there,
police
right.
post right there,
There's one police post right next to Hong Lim Park. So the Rocho
right
also,
at Hong Lim Park.
blam. So you can't,
Ro-
because that's
Rocho-
where the
Okay,
speakers
the
corner is also.
Rocho neighborhood police post or police center
Yeah.
is maybe like 100 meters, 150 meters away from Mustafa.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So
Right.
it's in between Mustafa and Simlim Tower, not even square, Simlim Tower.
Right. Okay.
think
I
you
can give you a
re-
better description lah, but it will not be good on the podcast. So I'll refrain from that.
Do it after we press cut.
Yeah.
Well, which is soon because I think we've covered what we
Yeah.
needed
So
to cover on the
so
breaking
all
news.
5 guys were arrested. Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
fantastic.
there's no way.
Yeah.
You
I think
got
the cops hit their KPI in that one afternoon.
Yeah.
one afternoon.
It's like, wow, hey, just go out, look, hey, right there only, right there.
Yeah.
And not only expecting like
I
hitting
mean,
the
at
mother.
this point, you don't even feel bad for the
No.
guys lah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
because
you'd
they
be
were,
like, they
if I'm
deserve
not-
it.
If I'm not wrong, they were in possession of drugs as well. So it's like, like,
And the police post is just right
what were
there.
they thinking? The police also work from home.
Yeah,
Is that what they're
exactly.
thinking? Like, hey,
Exactly.
everyone work from home. I think police also work from home. Call them also, take them a while to come down.
hey, junkies work 24/7. They have no rest. No
Yeah,
rest
that's the
for
only
wicked.
positive thing you can see of a junkie.
Oh,
They're
for
hardworking.
junkie- Yeah, work
Yeah.
ethic.
Yeah, they're hardworking.
On that note,
And on that note,
They always hustle. They never give up.
never give up. Yeah,
Just like the Lords of Lobang.
hustle and bustling.
it's just that we don't enjoy heroin yet.
Yeah. Check us out on patreon.com/Lords of Lobang.
Lots of lobang. Yeah.
They're already